you smell what The Rock is cooking? I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking. I'm the chief now! Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your Wiseman, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The Bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original Bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event,
This man and the rest of the original Bloodline is under attack. The new Bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new Bloodline.
The original Bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new Bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new Bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob.
The new Bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG Bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the Bloodline.
The OG Bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG Bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the Bloodline courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new Bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true Bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. Totally helpless at the moment. Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new Bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team. Just one last time, and entering into an absolute war zone, giving the troops the boost they need.
Jacob Fatu feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
Starting to scale up the War Games wall. He's got something in mind.
From the top.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
And he has an answer for Jay.
In full control here.
Face first in the turnbuckle.
Forearm right to the jaw. Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up against this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forget.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new Bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Middle rope.
DDT! Talk about devastation. Lands a knee.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new Bloodline, has called himself the head of the table. Called himself the Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
The Solo is growing in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet.
Blast off!
Zayn exposed here.
DDT! This could put a stop to Zayn.
Jacob setting himself up top.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
That's using your head. Enough is enough. Only seconds away from giving their team the numbers advantage. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
He got nailed by that last attack.
Yeah, Sammy just brought the fight to him.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock. OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he...
Both wrists captured.
Boom! Good night. What a knee. And Tonga Loa closed things out.
Splash! Old Bloodline, new Bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true Bloodline.
Driven down face first.
And Zayn getting knocked around there.
Both wrists captured. And Tonga Loa closed things out.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than war games.
Hey guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both Bloodlines limited in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
Here we go. Diving clothesline.
He's not interested in just evening the odds. He wants the advantage, and that weapon gives it to him.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the Tribal Chief may come sooner.
Both wrists captured. That was nasty.
Look at Jay, his lights are off.
And in just a moment, the numbers advantage set to come into play here.
And now the new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, joining.
They could have gone by Tonga's hard. And look out, here it comes, the Tonga twist.
Tonga can end it there.
And listen to this place. It's deafening in here, Michael. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
Nice set powerbomb. Targeting the throat there.
Punishing double axe handle. And that has to bring Jimmy down a peg.
Yeah, that's the kind of offense that opens people's eyes to Jacob Fatu. He's tied up. Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
But then to Sami Zayn.
Crucial moment for Tonga Loa. Here we go, your favorite call. Good God, what force. The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
And that's it, training the company to even up the odds. He's in a bit of agony now.
Into the table.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline. War Games. From the top.
Oh, good way to respond with a reversal. Competitors are contained inside the cage. The door is shut, and we are on the brink of absolute chaos. War Games can now officially commence. Oh, and a chair shot delivered. Tama taking out some damage.
Yeah, and Jay had him well measured. He's really trying to go for it again.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
DDT! Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
Fatu here, who looks absolutely...
Both wrists captured.
Shoulders down, Jacob going to end it here.
Solo's team takes it. All hail the true Bloodline.
Here are your winners, Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu, the new Bloodline.
You want to know which version of the Bloodline is superior? Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside War Games.
These four men are true family. Each of them fought with that same bit of hunger and attitude we once saw in Roman's old crew. But now we know that Solo Sikoa, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu are the one true Bloodline.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your Wiseman, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into two groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK all-day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them, because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heyman in their corner.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. On the way to the ring, and a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Islanders are known for innovative double-team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
Well, under the Brains' incomparable tutelage, the Islanders have become smarter and more brutal.
Tez and Dawkins better have their third eye open and their heads on a swivel.
I expect to see expert-level tag teamwork from both the Profits and the Islanders, with supreme athleticism from all 4 competitors.
What this match could boil down to, guys, is which team picks up the first pinfall.
It's not going to take long for chaos to rule. The Profits and the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team on Earth.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can
And
find.
their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heyman, and a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know the Islanders Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos.
Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan. It will stop at nothing to carry that out.
Well, the Profits will have to truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
The truth is, I don't know if Ford and Dawkins have faced a team as dangerous as Haku and Tama.
And the Street Profits are going to have to execute a next-level plan to take down the Islanders and Heyman.
The Islanders versus the Street Profits in a best-of-3 falls match. This matchup represents 2 teams who want to rule the tag team division and have sharpened their offensive arsenals so one move can put away any opponent.
The Street Profits swag levels are at an all-time high, and they told the Islanders they want the smoke.
Look, this is the best Street Profits we've ever seen, but the Islanders are exceptionally dangerous. And don't forget their secret weapon in the form of Bobby the Brain Heyman.
We're watching 2 great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
And Ford's resolve might be wavering here.
The eye to the sky. Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Corey, you've competed in these type of matches before. What's the key to victory for Haku and Tama?
It's crucial for the Islanders to win the first fall as early as possible. To do that, they've got to either isolate Ford or Dawkins and block their path to make an attack. Headbutt to the gut!
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time. Oh, what a headbutt.
Great sequence of offense from Haku.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
Bang!
A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with the stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. Into the cover.
And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
And now propped up in the corner. Oh, that got turned around on Dawkins. Oh! He may have just slowed Angelo down a bit there.
Quick and effective delivery there by Haku.
Tag is good. There's the tag.
When it comes to teamwork, few do it better. On the second row.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all of those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
He manages to slip out of the way.
Oh, clothesline.
Oh, he cuts it off.
The suplex brings them down. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Tama creates an opening for himself.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. chop combination.
Across the forehead and right to the chest and then the throat. Wicked.
Got them off their feet here.
A powerbomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days.
And he got there. He made the tag. Turn it around with a reversal.
Cut off with a kick to the gut.
Big flying forearm. And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
And I don't see Tama relenting anytime soon.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry.
Tama showing no fear, no intimidation.
Oh, the elbow connects. Oh, what a headbutt.
On the mark.
His body has to be racked with pain.
Ooh. This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you loopy, Saxton, but I know for a fact that the Profits have the strong stuff in hand tonight. In fact, I've heard the Islanders plan on taking a victory swig after this match.
They can definitely handle it, Corey. Tama and Haku have very strong heads. Ooh, stereo headbutt. Tama carrying the momentum in this match.
Somehow Montez has to turn the tide. Propped up in the corner. Tag made, the Islanders. What do they have planned here? Oh, Savant kick drops their opponent.
And the Islanders just sent the Profits up in smoke.
And he wins the fall.
That's going to sting.
The Street Profits having a bit of... he's got him in trouble up on the top rope. Almost took their arm off.
What a arm drag.
Taking on even more brutal damage there.
And look out. All the way to the outside.
From up top, right onto the target, outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new perched up top.
And he slides him back to the mat. Look at this. Boom. Nice.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony. From the top.
Diving headbutt.
This is a man possessed. Going again.
He's waiting for him to rise to deliver some.
Up high. Diving crossbody. Throwing all caution to the wind. Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Sky high.
Just a nasty headbutt.
For the win. Can Tama pull it off? And keeps his partner alive. Placed him in the corner here. And that canceled out Tama's offense.
Powerbomb position.
Throwing down punches and counters out.
Massive miscalculation on that one. Nicely done. Inverted scoop slam.
And Ford's resolve might be wavering here.
One attack after another for Tama. Snapmare could set something else up.
Oh, a headbutt.
Head being targeted again, it seems.
Continuing the assault. The Street Profits just don't know the word quit.
This is not just about winning. This is about taking over.
Running power slam. Cover. Second fall for the Islanders, and they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved they are the best tag team of any era.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little oozy along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawai, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Uce, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE universe as the Tribal Chief. Is Roman Reigns still your Tribal Chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone, or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your tribal chief.
It's on me now, Uso. Hey, I'ma get him all.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead.
Weighing in at 265 pounds,
Grinding your way through the Bloodline? One of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible?
Well, it's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE. It requires incredible courage to take on the Bloodline.
And there's no tougher challenge than taking on the entire Bloodline in a gauntlet match. Can't imagine what's going on inside this superstar's head.
Wow. How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
Head shrinkers from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 305 pounds.
And on the other side of this first hurdle, just one of the Bloodline's most savage and powerful members.
The Bloodline starting things off with a bang, looking to make short work of this challenger.
This is where it begins. The ultimate gauntlet challenge against the full might of the Bloodline.
Win or loss, this is an historic undertaking. History being made right here. The most prestigious family in the history of our business is at war with one of their own members, and tonight will be a battle to set order to the entire Bloodline.
An uphill battle is what it will be. You have the toughest set of competitors trying to dash your dreams of being recognized as the head of the table. Ooh, again!
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place, wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
Uh-oh, this isn't gonna be pretty. Suplex! Fatu looking helpless to every attack.
And The Rock's opponent is looking like a jabroni.
Bam! It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Vicious right forearm. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taking them all up.
The Rock is laying the smack it down.
Fatu needs to better assess the situation to turn this around. And a stomp to the gut. Ooh!
He's got him down. This could be it.
And he doesn't let the pin last long at all.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Oof.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
He's looking fairly drained.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Drop kick hits the mark. Up fast. Bullet buster. Down hard.
The People's Champ. Are you ready for the most electrifying move in all of entertainment? People's elbow.
That can do Fatu in. Is it enough? The cover.
That's it. It's over. Fatu's taken out of this gauntlet match.
There are still so many competitors left. It's hard to even focus on just one elimination here. Next into the gauntlet, we've got the one and only Rocky Maivia.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you can survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ulafala adorned around this superstar's shoulders.
Rocky isn't being given any room to recover.
The Rock reaching that other level. Down in a hurry.
And it looked like Rocky hit a bump in the road there.
You can almost feel the intensity coming from The Rock on that attack. And if the first dump doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will. And he gets directed into the corner.
Non-stop blows.
And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
But one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
It's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting. Here's the trademark intense offense of The Rock.
Mayavia's getting exposed.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up. Belly to belly. Looks like The Rock is locked in on his opponent. Oh, a slam. Oh, my goodness.
You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
Side headlock applied.
Good measure. Rocky isn't being given any room to recover.
Absolutely. The Rock is breaking his opponent down. Clothesline! Corey, we're going to see it. The most electrifying move in all sports entertainment.
The people's elbow.
The Rock got all of it.
Makes the cover. Yes, Rocky Maivia has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
Still early in the night as there are a lot of contestants yet to enter the gauntlet. And now it's Tama Tonga entering the gauntlet.
The Great One has become relentless.
This is a more daunting task than Tama Tonga bargained for.
Look at this.
Just what a barrage of stops.
And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically.
Right into a DDT.
Draped across the top rope. Clubbing four. Up fast. Buster. Down hard. Here it comes. That could put Tama down for good.
There's two. With elimination. Tama been eliminated.
It's out of here.
Still a long road ahead with many roadblocks yet to enter the ring. And now it's Jimmy entering the gauntlet.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth.
Jimmy's looking helpless to every attack.
Showing exactly why he's the Great One.
And a DDT by The Rock.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Pulls their opponent in, belly to belly.
That vicious streak of Jimmy Uso somewhat returned in kind there. Headbutt to the groin.
That was low.
Now that was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any gray area. Belly to belly suplex.
Up on the shoulders. Down in a hurry. Momentum completely in the corner of The Rock.
This is Uso's perseverance getting tested.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. His body is dealing with a lot of stress here. Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Lights out. Oh, my goodness.
Demoralizing spot for Jimmy Uso.
I think The Rock's opponent can smell it, guys.
Pulled in for
Belly to belly.
and into the count. Stops the count before a 2.
Just kicking out at 1 takes a lot in a match like this. Up fast. Buster. Down hard.
Shoulders down. Not for huge. But Jimmy Uso's been eliminated in this gauntlet.
There's a lot of game left here. We got 5 more entrants who will hit the ring.
This gauntlet just got more interesting with the arrival of Jamal.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
The Rock now has a leg up in this match.
Jamal is being worked on heavily.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
There it is.
The Rock has this wrapped up. Off into the pin. 2 count. He stays alive. He stays alive.
Somehow, someway, escapes defeat.
Still alive. The Rock has cut some corners in the past, and he might be desperate enough to do it again after that kick out, guys.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
And Jamal is derailed for a moment by that attack.
Yeah, The Rock is already electrifying the WWE Universe in this one.
Jamal just getting knocked around.
And The Rock's opponent is looking like a jabroni.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Uh-oh. German suplex. He answers right back.
He's able to take a stand there.
Jamal isn't allowing that burst of attacks to put an end to it.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
He's been put through the ringer tonight. Just grounding and pounding.
Whoa, and now Jamal is showing the effects of this match on his face. Belly to belly.
Cover. 2. And so Jamal is through in this gauntlet match.
1 down, 4 more to go. We've got ourselves a gauntlet, gentlemen. Now, this is interesting. Umaga getting in on this gauntlet action.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief.
Natural athletic ability shown by The Rock.
Yeah, somehow Umaga has to turn the tide.
Pulled in from belly to belly. Oh, an inverted atomic drop. Very nice.
Ooh, again.
Belly to belly. Umaga is in a distressing spot.
I think The Rock's opponent can smell it, guys.
From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord. Here's the cover. He gets the shoulder up at 2.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet. Haymaker connects.
Looks like that really got him there.
Electrifying offense from The Rock.
Umaga experiencing a bit of a setback with that maneuver.
Yeah, The Rock putting focus to the task at hand.
Clothesline!
Well, that'll leave a mark. This has clearly become a more grueling fight than anyone could have imagined.
It's as if these superstars came out here tonight to prove a point.
Electrifying offense from the Brahma Bull.
Umaga has to find an opening and respond.
Pulled in from belly to belly. Up on those shoulders. Down in a hurry. And suplex. And the tide possibly shifting with Umaga getting rocked by that one.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
The Rock, he's thinking big.
Soaring.
Splash. Cover. 2. And he fights it off.
So close. That could have been it.
Rock. Buster.
Down hard.
Does he have him here? There it is. Umaga has been eliminated.
Yeah, but we still have 3 more entrants in the wings. Here's Samu, ready to shake things up in this gauntlet.
Plants him.
Nicely done.
And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed.
Uh-oh.
A quick reversal by Samu. Samu's plans fail there.
Kick to the back. Oh, man.
And a kick.
There it is. People's champ. Samu is in the worst way now.
And Samu's time in this gauntlet match.
And now with just 2 more entrants to go in this gauntlet, anything can happen.
Here we go with Rikishi next into the gauntlet.
Deeper into this room for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy in the arena has shifted. Members of the Bloodline may have expected things to be over by now, but somehow one of their own has proven to be defiant in the face of all challengers.
It's been a struggle for these competitors to find an end to this match.
But the struggle's worth it. With every move you make, you hear this capacity crowd following you on that journey.
Rikishi is getting picked apart right now.
The Rock's in the driver's seat. Rikishi doesn't want any of this.
An arm wrench.
Boom! DDT!
Oh, foot just stomping down.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
The Rock stepping through, looking for
With the sharpshooter.
This might just do it. This might just end it all.
There is no mercy being shown, wrenching deep into this hold.
He lets go of the hold, but we got a cover. Forces the shoulder up after 2.
Somehow, someway, he is still in this. There it is.
Bottom by the Rock.
Rock got it. I think it's over.
2. He's got it. Rikishi's not moving on in this gauntlet.
Here they come, the last entry in this gauntlet match.
Will win the match.
Roman Reigns is headed into this gauntlet.
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
Finish the job on your fellow brethren, and there will be no question as to who sits at the head of the table.
Devastating flourish from The Rock here.
Showing exactly why he's the great one.
Ah, The Rock, an arm wrench. DDT! Wards that off. What a response!
Isolating their opponent's arm, and oh! Goodness gracious.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there. Powerbomb and a quick pin attempt. And he gets the shoulder up.
Too early for that pin attempt.
And he turned it around.
Up with a clothesline.
Looks like he just got rocked there.
And The Rock reminding everyone that he's so much more than just catchphrases and charisma.
Up on the shoulders.
Down in a hurry. Boom. Boom. Up fast. Body buster. Down hard.
The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment. The People's Elbow.
May have just vanquished Reigns.
There's two. Oh, my, that was close.
The Tribal Chief digging down deep and fighting through it.
You might not respect his methods, but you have to respect his determination.
The Rock is already unloaded with everything he's got, and it wasn't able to take it over.
Go for the win here.
The ref not even getting a one.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point. And a stomp to the gut.
He's starting to look battered. The Rock saw that one coming.
Was mounted with punches and not attacked to the midsection. The axe handle finds the mark.
Up on the shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
And there's a good blow to the body.
Pulls their opponent in.
Belly to belly. We might be nearing the limits of this match.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Oh, nasty stomp to finish it off.
Reigns can't yield any attack coming his way.
The homework done on Roman is paying off. Oh, ouch.
Caught with a punch.
Fights back and drops him with the bulldog.
Draped across the top rope.
Wow. Clubbing forearm.
The millions and millions are prepared to experience.
The Rock got all of it.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it?
And The Rock picks up the win.
Was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.